Subscribe, please click the like button, share and subscribe. It's free.
What does that entail?
My Lord, the duties will entail I examine, I confirm the casework, I review a case file to ascertain that what is written in the performance or is reflected correctly in the affidavit.
Engikwenzayo ukuthi ke ngibheke-ke umsebenzi lowo-ke ukuthi lokho akhonayo-ke kuma-forms noma-ke okulindele ukuthi kwenziwe-ke kuma-form ethu esiwasebenzisayo uma kubhalwa-ke istatement esifungelwe i-affidavit kwenziwe ngendlela.
It also includes my confirmation for cases of members in my group.
Futhi-ke nokuqinisekisa-ke amaqala-ke amalunga-ke noma labo abakwithimba lami.
It can also include assistance with a broken firearm or an object or such things, my Lord.
Lokho-ke kungafaka phakathi-ke nala mhlambe kunesibhamu khona-ke esiphukile khona nento nje ey'fana nalezo.
It also includes mentorship of some of the trainees in the group, my Lord.
Futhi nokuthi-ke ngiqeqesheke abanye-ke balabo-ke abasaqeqeshwa-ke noma-ke abasama-trainees kulona-ke ithimba lelo.
In cross-examination by Mr. Ramosipile, he also indicated that the CMS method as well as the pattern matching method are not mutually exclusive. Do you confirm that?
That's correct, my Lord.
Ngishilo-ke futhi-ke ukuthi-ke i-CMS lena kanye nayo-ke i-pattern matching lena-ke akusona-ke izinto noma-ke akusona-ke izinto ezingathi-ke zikhishelwe ecaleni zombili.
And then in cross-examination by Advocate Mngomezulu, you were taken through a hypothesis, correct?
That's correct, my Lord.
Kuqiniswa-ke ukuthi-ke u-Advocate Mngomezulu-ke khona-ke lesi sibonelo noma lokho akushilo ezama-ke ukuthi-ke aveze noma-ke enze isibonelo.
And then did you have an opportunity to see the chart that was being painted to you?
No, my Lord.
Ingabe-ke lokho bezama ukuthi akuvezeke kwena-ke into oye wayithola noma wayibona yini?
And then do you know if how the said striations were counted?
No, my Lord.
Ingabe uyazi nokuthi-ke lawo ma-striations lawo abhalwa kanjani?
Furthermore, you also indicated during your evidence in chief that there were sufficient agreement relating to class as well as individual characteristics. Do you confirm that?
That's correct, my Lord.
Ushilo-ke nakubufakazi bakho ukuthi wathola-ke wena-ke ukuthi-ke kwakhona-ke ukuvumelana okwanele uma ngabe usuhlanganisa ubheka-ke kwiqiniso lokho.
On the 22nd of July 2020, when Colonel Mangena approached you for an opinion, were you aware of any other analyst that was approached at the stage?
No, my Lord.
Ngabe nge-22 zikaJuly 2020 uma ngabe uKenel Mangena eza kuwe wawunolwazi yini lomunye umcwaningi ekwayiwa kuyena?
It was also put to you by Advocate MNISI that Colonel Mangena only relied on CMS method to come to his finding. I want to refer you to the record of the 6th of September 2014 on
20.
Never said only relied. I said Mangena used the CMS.
only used. Okay. Only used CMS. I want to refer you to the 6th of September 2014 on page 64, line 9.
I can't recall saying only used. I said Mr. Mangena used the CMS. So, supposition or what is now being put to this witness is something that could have been said by me is not accurate. Requesting the state to quote me accurately.
I'm quoting him. I was making my best attempt
just listen.
to quote.
Are you quoting Mangena or are you quoting the advocate here?
I wanted to quote a little bit from the advocate and quote what Mangena said in response to that.
Okay, let's hear what you want to say.
Okay. On page 54, 6 September 2014. Yes. can just read where they highlighted, just line 9.
2024 not 2014.
Sorry, 2024, my apologies.
Want me to read it?
Yeah, Mangena, where I highlighted with red.
Mr. Mangena, my lord, the quality in both striation markings and pattern markings. They qualify, excuse me.
Lana-ke kufundwa-ke nge-6 zikaSeptember wonyaka lonyaka uma uKenneth Mangena ethula ubufakazi bakhe-ke ukuthi zombili-ke ukuthi-ke ziyatholakala noma ziyaqualify-ke kuma-striations, markings, kanye futhi ne-pattern markings.
And then the next paragraph 10, line 10.
Just line 10.
Yes.
Markings and pattern markings, my lord.
Lana-ke ku-10-ke ukhuluma-ke ngama-markings kanye nawo-ke ama-pattern marking.
Okay. And then on the 6th of September 2024, on page 17, line 10. Just read. Or we can start on line 9, just above where I highlighted.
Method did you use? Okay, and then which method did you use or did you apply?
Lana-ke kufunde ukuthi-ke manje yiphi-ke indlela owayisebenzisa noma owasebenza ngayo.
And then the response, huh?
There are in some instances where you apply on both of them.
Phendule-ke uKenneth Mangena athi-ke kwezinye-ke indawo-ke la ukusebenzisa kokubili.
Thank you. And then in your line of duty, is there any specific number of opinions which an analyst can seek from colleagues?
No, my lord.
Umsebenzini owenzayo-ke ingaba mhlambe khona yini inani-ke noma-ke inamba ethize la uza kwenu noma labantu angaya khona ayofuna uvo? Cha.
And then can you confirm the last time if indeed this was not a borderline case?
In my opinion, my lord, this is not a borderline test.
Ngokwami-ke ukusho-ke kwabakusona-ke icala leli-ke ongangathi-ke lekuqophelo-ke elithize noma-ke libhekwe ngendlela ethize.
That's all, my lord.
Yeah.
Family, for every expert, when they come to court, they have to come prepared, and they have to come with their notes, and they have to come with everything that will prove how they did their test as experts. Not this kind of experts that we have of ballistic, who took no notes when they were doing the test. They have got nothing to show the court that this is how we tested the bullets, and it's how the striations were so visible. They don't have no chart, they have nothing. And what surprises me, when Sibanda, the prosecutor, was cross-examining the witness, which is the ballistic witness, on her opinion that she brought to court. When it comes to the defense, when she answers questions, she answers them differently. When it comes to the prosecutor, she changes tune. She goes in line with whatever she has got no on the side of the prosecutor, but on the defense side, she will try to explain, narrate a lot of things. So what really surprised me is the chart for striations that she didn't bring, and Sibanda twisting questions that were asked by MNISI to the expert. But when it comes to him, Sibanda, the prosecutor, cross-examining the witness, then he tried to change what MNISI asked, and MNISI couldn't wait for a minute or a second. He stood up and interject on that and say, no, I object to this, because this is not what I said. And again, the prosecutor tried Sibanda to twist it a little bit, to look like he has molded a little bit, but lucky that Mngomezulu was too fast to see that this is not what I will take, and I'm not going to let him get away with this. And he really did. Something that makes me wonder how these experts work, because when I look at the way they answer on the meshing of bullets, on the striations, because they use pattern when they identify if the bullet, they don't use the new technology. they use the old one of striations. They go to the microscope, they look at the lines. But what another thing that makes me wonder, when Mangena said the bullet head, it was not straight, so that's why the striations were skipping up, showing on the other side and the other side. But for them, they don't talk about a bullet that had those kind of bend in the middle, so that the striations cannot correspond. That's why it was skipping to show on the other side. Even the striation that Mangena, the expert, was showing, it didn't even make sense. But we hope for the best, that when the expert for the defense come on in the witness box, he will change the whole tragedy that is going on in this court. I think they are not at ease with that, but there's nothing they can do, because we don't even understand how they test the bullets, because even this expert, already Mangena told her that this is the bullet that match with this. So how do you tell somebody, you give your opinion already, this person has given you this bullet, that this one matched this one. Although it's not in this video, but she did say that when she was first cross-examined by MNISI. But now it was the re-cross-examination from the state again to re-cross-examine her. What do you think about this, family? This is crazy. This is the kind of ballistic experts that we have in the country. That's why we have our president who goes to New York and go into the stock exchange and say he smells money. What kind of desperation he was trying to show there? Anyway, family, we are not on the president for now. We are just here, but we look at the top. Then we go down, we see how people behave from the bottom when the head behaves this kind of way. It might have been a joke, but it was not a joke that we could take, because when you go there, you are going to talk on behalf of the people you serve. Family, what do you think about this? Let's comment respectfully, and not forget to like and share and subscribe. Ngiyantanda nonke abathandwa kwalapha. Ngithi kini bantu bakithi noma ngabe izinto zodaka kusekhaya la. Bravo, bravo.